Hey, welcome everybody. This is Corey Rashawn, the conceptualist and owner of EE Productions. I wanted to do a presentation today that's centered around where we are in terms of PonderThis. We started it this year, 2018, and the concept came to me many years ago. The execution is actually happening this year. And so we've also turned it into a social impact company, which is under EE Productions. And I'm going to go through a presentation for you to let people know where we are, what it is that we need in order to take this to the next level. This is really this year focused on love and what is love. And as we go through this presentation, you'll learn a little bit more about PonderThis. So again, PonderThis is a social impact division under EE Productions. And like I said, we got it started this year, February. I'll read all these to you, some that you may have to read on your own. But PonderThis is a social impact division under EE Productions with a specialty in media productions. We launched this year to touch lives and build communities in a loving way through various entertaining platforms. We generate funding for 2 nonprofits every year or yearly from co-creative partnerships. 10% of our supportive funds come from advertising on our podcasts, our blogs, our videos, and our events. We also generate additional funding from our fans through product and publication sales. And so let me explain this a little bit. This year, we are in cahoots in raising funds for the Black Family Land Trust, as well as Grocers on Wheels. Next year, starting January, we will be looking for 2 more nonprofit organizations that we can fund through, again, our events, our podcasts, our blogs, our videos, as well as from additional funds from our products and our publications as we grow. When it comes to our advertising and our sponsorships, we are taking straight off the top. So if somebody is sponsoring $1,000 to support our event, 10%, $100 off the top will be placed aside, and a check will be given to the organization at the end of the month. At the end of every month, we are going to report to our fans, to our supporters, to our followers, to our sharers, to our loving community. Let me just put it that way, to our loving community, how much money we raised for the organization itself, and we'll be sending those funds off to the organization. So again, it's a yearly effort to raise funds for these nonprofit organizations that are doing acts of kindness in communities all over the place in the world, or right now it's locally in North Carolina, but we hope to be partnering with some national organizations, local organizations. I'm really about community. I am really about small community. So maybe we'll work with one small community and then, something that's more national as well, in terms of, organizations that are dealing with, childhood cancers or abuse or things like that. Well, even we could be working with, trying to get energy, to different locations that may not be getting the proper energy. I mean, look what happened to Flint in terms of water, and getting help for those people to make sure that they are still continuing to be healthy. But the 2 organizations that we work with now, I'll go talk about them a little later and show you a little bit more about their, show you their websites and where you can find them as well. So again, it's through 10% off the top when it comes to advertising and sponsorship, and then 10% of our profits when it comes to selling our product and our publications. This is our mission. We are a love lifestyle brand. We are looking to elevate the visual actions of love. With everything that we do, we are looking to advance love through giving back. Building our Ponder This community will support and build organizations that are serving individuals and communities. It is the storehouse that provides in times of need. And so we are building or helping those storehouses build. Again, the storehouse are these nonprofit organizations that provide services. We are the people that should be giving into the storehouse. And it's, just now as I'm thinking about this and talking about it, we talk about 10% of our tithes. And so pretty much it's the same difference. 10% of our tithes goes back into the community, feeds the community, houses the community, and pretty much loves the community. I mean, the whole underlying of all this, any type of act of kindness, is all about love. And so this is a love lifestyle brand. Okay, great. How it works. Change starts with thought. And then our thoughts, turn into words, and our words are to move into action. And so we've broken up Ponder This into 3 levels: the level of thought, the level of word, and the level of actions. And we've kind of named those. Thought is considered to be the I love action. You're thinking about love. I do love. I really do love, and you're thinking about it. Or, you're thinking about become loving, but, I do love. And so you're going to show your love. When you become a lover, you're sharing that love. It's more so the action of loving. And so you're going to become a lover. And then, that's taking your words and putting them through actions. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the next slide. And then once those actions, are really taking place, then, you really become loving, because you're putting more of that lover, that sharing, that the 2 of us, the 3 of us, the 4 of us, the 5 of us, that whole community. And now it becomes an army of people that are loving. And so those are the 3 breakdowns. The I love, who are the thinkers and those in thought about loving. Those that are sharing with our audience become our lovers. They're loving us, so they're lovers of what we're doing. And then for businesses, they actually are the ones that are actually pushing and moving things forward by becoming loving. And again, this is where the storehouse provides in the time of need. So our year of giving, and I kind of spoke about this earlier. When we are working with nonprofits, when we are collecting funds from our cohorts and in this movement, this love lifestyle brand movement, we are giving throughout the year. Our year starts April 1st. It's kind of funny that I made it on an April Fool's Day, but we're going to fool the world that's about love and hate, and we're going to fool them into love, I guess that's how you can look at it. And so we're going to, we start in April and we end March 31st of the next year. And we, again, every month we'll, be, pushing something. We'll always have the radio shows on, so there'll be radios and we'll do the interviews, so the advertisements are there. There will be some quarterly events. We're hoping to bring in some live events as well, and a lot of people know that we have a live event coming up. So we are giving throughout the year. It will not stop. We are actually in talks now with collaborating with other businesses that want to be a part of the giving process. And when I start going and talking about the loving, that's what they're doing, is loving. I'll give you a little bit more information about what they're doing. We'll talk about the different options that you have too as we go along. And so these are some of the platforms that we have currently right now. We have Ponder This, the podcast. We currently hired a woman for our blog. I see that the G got cut off. I'll fix that. We have videos, and we will also have events. So currently right now we're working with podcasts and we're working with events. We just hired a woman to write blogs for us. She's a college student. We're looking to work with more young people because we really want them to start conversing as well with the conversation of love. It is a communal conversation. That's what we call our events. And also our podcast. We are interviewing people around the definition of what love is. We're talking about the different elements and universal laws that are centered around love. We're kind of zen with what we do. I think that would be the best way, and progressive in thinking, or conscious-minded thinking as well, when it comes to love, in terms of the information that we are putting out to those that want to listen. We are an awareness type of community, and so we do not judge here. We really do not judge here. Judgment is not a part of love. And so we are open to all types of lifestyles, all type of creeds and colors, all type of genders. We are open to the young, the old, and the conscious. And so this is where, we have a place to speak openly about the different types of relationships, the different types of love, the different types of actions that create love. How did we learn love? How did we know love? How does love expand? And so we're pondering life and our reason for being. So, and love experience, you're going to see a little bit more of that hopefully coming soon. And that's part of a live streaming event. So let's break it down. So here we have this is our podcast that we have on Mondays. It's called Monday Morning Thrust. You can come back. I'll place somewhere where people can take a look at this information from the website. But Monday Morning Thrust is on at 7:30 a.m. every Monday. We want to get people started in the right vein of thinking in terms of how the week is. Mondays are known to be a very stressful week, so we want to thrust you in a positive direction. Know that your life is important. Know that you're here for a reason. And so let's talk about the different elements of what makes life what it is. And so that's what we do on Monday Morning Thrust. Also have another radio show called Wednesday. And where are we at Wednesdays? And that's just to check in. Where are we at? It's a midweek. How are we doing? How are we feeling? What are we thinking about? Let's keep those positive thoughts happening. Let's discuss. Let's get a little deeper into the knowing again, and the awareness. Sometimes in this particular show, I will take things that are currently happening and kind of adjust how we might be thinking about them. I will take some of the conversations that I've had over the weekend and talk about them as inspiration, because everything is a testimony. All of my shows are inspired through my source that comes through me. This is all spiritual in nature, and that's why I say, let's see what source is giving me. And so I've been lately with the Monday and the Wednesday shows have somewhat been in a trance experience. Sometimes I take myself out of the trance because I hear myself speaking as well. But I'm being fed the word, actually, I guess, like most preachers say. And I usually meditate before the shows anyway. And that's where usually that morning or the couple hours before the show starts, I'm inspired by something, and that's when I actually create my title for the actual program, especially on Monday and Wednesdays. And then on Saturdays, this is how we started. We started off with Ponder This, What is Love? This is on Ponder This one. I really encourage people to join us on Blog Talk, to join our page there. This happens Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've had, I think we're on show 12. I want to say show 12. I'd have to go to the website to find out. Yeah, I know it was 11. I said so. Next, the Saturday coming up with Iwande will be show 12. So Ponder This. What is love is about getting to the heart of what love is. It's asking the question and having the conversation. For me, the reason why this has come in, I am an advocate of love. And on these shows, I'm using my artist name, Ray Vision. I was a poet. I still am a poet. I'm going back into my poetry and writing again. I've always been a writer. And I'm taking my writings and I'm making them public. Hence the book, Ponder This, What is Love? And that is my first publication. I'm totally excited by that, and really proud of the sales and proud of the reviews on the book as well. And so Monday morning, we have conversations with people that are in my circle right now, and I'm hoping to pull in some other people actually, I hope to be speaking to someone that I just met on Facebook that has this whole sex game, and we're going to talk about what it is that she does. But I'm looking for artists. I'm looking for the average Joe as well. Somebody, who's on that professional level of thinking, that conscious mind of thinking, that in that awareness space, or someone that's doing something that they love to do, whether you're an artist. And an artist could be, someone who's into pottery, or someone who's into painting, or someone who crochets. Let's discuss what the average person is doing. We see so much in mainstream in terms of what the rich and the famous do, but they don't live our lives. I would like to say maybe 80% of the people in the world are not rich and famous. There's that 1%, then there's the 10%, and then there's the 20%, and that only right there only adds up to 31% of the world. So everybody else is the average Joe, getting up in the morning, brushing their teeth to go to work or to do something, hopefully, that they love. And a lot of people are doing things that they don't love. And so we're talking to them and getting them inspired. And we're talking to the ones that are in love so that they can maintain their journey in being in a space of being happy, because life is really about trying to find your happiness and your peace. Why live a tormented life? I don't understand that, never will, and I never have. So this is what's coming up. Coming up for us is Ponder This One, the blog. Like I said, we just hired this young woman. I cannot wait. She's an awesome writer. I'm glad I'm giving her an opportunity to have this platform to explore her mind and explore the world around her, to discuss anything about love. She's currently in college now to do as social work, but I'm going to plan on having her on the radio too one day so that she can introduce herself, and so that my audience can meet her and we can get prepared for what it is that she's going to put online. So this is a view of thoughts from various insights and explorations. I'm hoping to grow this out. Like I said, I really want to work with young people in this arena, have them write and have them explore, go out and answer and ask questions, or ask questions and get answers about certain things around love, wherever they might be looking or curious about love, that they go out and explore and really do some real journalism work here and research, and come back to us with a written story or narrative about what it is that they found out and their conclusions on their research. Ponder This One. This is video, the one under the blog. We are going to go out into the streets of New York and start creating some content. Hopefully we can go to Philadelphia and Connecticut and do the same thing. I want to explore the world outside of my little box here. My partner and I, Herb, are planning on creating some content for Ponder This One. And so I look forward to that. As people know, EE Productions used to have its own television network. We're also looking to submit this to other networks, as well as we build and grow the content and we start seeing what kind of content that we're getting and putting something together for the world to see. Love experience, which is actually Black love experience, and Black love not meaning black the skin, but black the universe. From blackness, from the inner essence of our minds, comes thought and also love. And so Black Love Experience is going to be a live streaming musical event as well as art exhibition. I want to combine the two, because through the visual and through the vibration of music can we find the essence of love. I already have seen some art that I really love. I have to get back in touch with this woman and see if we can put a show together and find some artists to be about that. And we'll be streaming all of this live. So that's where we're going with Love Experience. We want the world to experience what we're experiencing. And with today, with everything being mobile, we don't always have to be local. So we're going to make it global. Global, local, mobile is where we're going with this. This love lifestyle brand. So these are our products so far, our products and our publications. I already have some other designs for some shirts and some other things. I want to work with artists too that are willing to come on board and help us create some really funky, fancy type of products that will go along with our brand. I'm in talks right now with, well, I'm waiting actually, but have started the conversation, let's just say that, with a woman who makes these leather bags. And so I'm waiting to hear back the cost for that, what that might be, and hopefully we'll have that out in time for the holiday season. But they're beautiful bags, and so we're looking, to raise some funds and get some sponsorships in order to get that out. But it will be a Ponder This, What is Love, hopefully product that we'll be putting out, along with our mugs, along with our books, and along with our t-shirts. But this is where we started. We have, the two types of t-shirts for the men and the women. We have the book, and actually this is our package. We do sell this particular package. You can get a t-shirt, which we have sold, a t-shirt, books, and a mug. Get into your Ponder This. This right there, this is where we start community, folks. Letting people know that you are a part of this community, and that love expands, and we're about to expand some love, people, for sure, for sure. Here we have, this is the book. Actually, that's the new cover of the book, which we get in a couple days. So this is where we want to go in the future, and I'm talking about the near future. My plans are to, in September, officially launch the Ponder This brand, and I think that too is going to be a little, I like exclusivity, I like small, intimate settings. We will probably have no more than 150 to 200 people at this event. They will be the people that have supported us the most, whether it was through shares or that type of thing. I really want to bring it down to North Carolina, where the two organizations that we are sponsoring are at. Those people that have, want to come down with us, and really let's make this a destination launch, and come down and maybe visit some of the farms in September, get a chance to see the people that we supported, shake the hands of the people that own and are running these organizations as well. So keep September 22nd. That's the date that I have been given, and that's the date that I'm going to go for, down in North Carolina, Raleigh-Durham area. So in the future, this is our future plan for future exposure. Ponder This, What is Love, the book reads. And so we have 3 dates. Currently we have April 29th. We're doing another read June 9th. And then again, September 22nd. But I think I'm probably going to do something in August centered around maybe my birthday, and I might take that one to North Carolina or to Maryland, or I want it to be out of the New York State area and go somewhere else. So if anybody hearing this video would like to bring me down there to have a Ponder This love experience, please get at me. The content, to connect with me is at the end of this. I'll let you know how to connect with me. College presentations. I've already done a college presentation. I don't know why that's a niche there, but recently spoke at the Bennett College in Greensboro. We ended up doing it via Skype. I loved it. As most people know, I come from a trans life experience. So I was speaking to a sex class there, as well as students that want to get into social work. And the reason why Ponder This is about a no judgment, let's love. We are all individuals. This world is diverse. And so, stepping more out, I've never hidden it from anybody. If anybody knew, it's like, yeah, we're good. But, taking my journey of loving, my journey, I'll never say my journey was a struggle. It was a search to find who I am, why I am, and where do I fit in this world. And I ended up loving myself throughout, even though I've had question taking my own life. What saved me from taking my own life was knowing that I had to love someone in my future. I'm a spiritual being too. Under who I am is a spiritual being, an artist, an advocate, a conceptualist, a strategist, a problem solver, a spiritual advisor, an empathic, a natured person. And all that adds up to being an advocate of love. And so when I see the world hurt, I hurt because I am a reflection of the Creator, and the Creator has created this earth and everyone and everything in it. So when the earth is in pain, then I try to find a solution so that we can heal. And that's how I look at life. I never want anyone to feel pain or be in pain. It's not a beautiful place to be at all. It is a signal and a notion that we must make a change. And so when the world is hurting, it needs a solution so that we can change and get back to our center and that place of love. 1 second, folks. I'm going to take a sip of water. So I'm speaking to college students, would love to. And I've done it before. I've done I've done a high school in New York, the Harry Milk. Harry Milk? I think it's Harry Milk. That doesn't sound right. Harvey Milk? It's something Milk school. So excuse me for not remembering the proper name. Did a high school and got great reviews for that. I'm going to have her write me a letter of recommendation, as well as I spoke to ASA. I believe I was at the ASA College in Brooklyn, and now Bennett College. Got great reviews too at the ASA. They talked about me for a week and made a few connections there with some of the students and answering questions afterwards as well. I have to tell that story one day on a radio show. Speaking gigs. I'm open to speaking at various gigs. Actually, I'm hoping to partner up with someone that I recently met to be a part of something that they're doing. Panel discussions. I'm open for vending at events I will be doing and sharing the information of what PonderThis, what is love is all about, and kind of getting that message out there where we sell our products, where we are going to be selling the books, and getting people to kind of just engage in being in love with themselves. And then we have other media outlets, like I said, being on someone else's radio show or someone else's media platform. How it works. So change starts again with our thoughts, our words. Did I do this already? I think, oh, okay, no, this is where I'm breaking it down. Okay, I might have to rearrange how I have this. So yeah, change starts with our thoughts, then our words, and then it moves into action. So we're going back to that, reiterating that. And so, like I said, thoughts in the beginning are love. And then I did do this. Yeah, the storehouse. Okay, I'm skipping this. It is how it works. Our community, this is where we're at now. So this is the community that we have going on. What makes a community member and what makes a PonderThis community member is the ability to say that you do love, that I love. Those are your thoughts. And so those are people that purchase our products and our publications. By purchasing anything from us, you automatically become a member of our community, and we thank you and appreciate you for that. And what you have done is you have helped build, 2 other communities, like I said, from our profits. But right now, I'm giving the money away. I'm taking the profit from me right now, and I don't know if I'll probably do it for the rest of the year. If you buy a book today, I'm taking 10% off the top and giving it to the 2 organizations so that we can bless them. I breathe love. I breathe love. I breathe it in and I breathe it out. So I give and I receive love at all times. And so I'm very excited about this movement and what we have. I think we've raised over $13. I think I gave a report that, okay, we raised $13. And so actually, no, we raised $15, $15.30. Now that people are buying tickets for the event, and some other people have, look, we just sold 5 books. So right there, that's $5. Well, yeah, that's $10 and some other. So, it's raising, it's getting there. I would like to at least start off saying that we raised a little over $200 this month. That's where I'd like to get it to be, and then let's double that. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 6. Let's go to 8. Let's go to 10. Not $200 every month. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 8. Let's go to 16. Let's go to 36, and on and on. If you are a lover, so our lovers, right? Our lovers. That's when you're giving your word. You're saying, I bought this product. Go buy your mug. I'm a lover. Whatever it is that you want to say, why you love, but you're showing the products that you bought from us. You're doing a selfie with your book, or you're doing a selfie with your mug, or you're going to take a picture of yourself with your t-shirt and put it up on social media. And we also have the tags. We'll show you what tags to use and that we're using, so that when people are putting things in, we pop up. And so that social media works and that SEO works for us as we are building this community and building this brand. So those are our lovers. And then we have loving. And that's based on putting everything that we're doing into action. And what is that action? Those are our podcasts. Those are our videos. Those are our blogs. That is what the media aspect of what makes this love lifestyle brand move. And so this is where the businesses come in. Businesses build nonprofit and profit-based organizations. It takes businesses, the B2B, to make anything work in this world. We are a capitalist country, so we work within the capitalist game. And so we're doing the same. So when businesses advertise on our radio shows, when businesses advertise, we'll take your advertisement, also put them in the blog. We'll actually bring you on as well and interview you. So we're not only are you giving to us, we're going to give to you. We'll set you up with a date. I've been doing 3 this week. I've had the Saturday show, the Monday, I did Tuesday. I had 2 shows on Monday, I had Tuesday. So we'll fit you in. We'll fit you in. We'll get you where we can find you, and bring you on the radio and talk about, who you are and what does love mean to you, define it, and then we'll talk about your business. So you advertise with us, we'll also push you as well. It's like I said, love is breathing. It's a give and take for sure. Advertising on our media platforms, as well as sponsoring our live events and our live streaming events. That's what makes you loving. You're a loving co-creator, actually. And I'll show you those pages on the website when we get there. So business growth. This is what we're doing. We also have a GoFundMe page, which I haven't really pushed because I'm trying to get this first event out. But we are trying to raise $8,000 to help with the administration of making this business work. It doesn't just run itself. We do have to pay for the websites. We have to pay for advertising and marketing ourselves. We do have to pay for getting products into our storehouse until we build where we can have it just printed and shipped from another third-party entity. I would really love to find some businesses in my community that could do that. But as we build, we'll see. So it's, 35% is going towards the product and the items, the books and the t-shirts and the mugs, so that we have them in as people buy, we just ship them out. We have 33% of it going to the marketing campaign. We have 24% going to administration and technology. I had to do what I would love to, I'm paying my bloggers. I would really like to get at least 3 people in-house to be blogging for us. I'm also 8% is for miscellaneous and unforeseen circumstances. Let's say somebody wants to fly me out to California. I'm like, okay. Like Bennett College, they didn't really have the money to get me out there, so that's why we did Skype. I can do Skype for certain colleges, but when I can take products and mail them to the college or the school, mail my sponsors products there to the school, and show up with something in hand that these children can walk away with, or that the audience can walk away with, it makes it a better brand to spread and move. So that's what the GoFundMe is all about. So GoFundMe, if you this is where anyone can do the GoFundMe. Friends, family, fans, followers, and sharers. Okay, I'm missing a page, and that's, hold on one second, because I wonder if I erased that. Excuse me, folks. Because I was like, who is this for? And I was going to explain. Yeah, okay, I'm missing a page. So this is, I'm going to go straight to the contact. So this is where you can contact us, connect with us, which is a better word. I like connecting because we are electrical beings. And so we're going to connect and vibrate together to build this love. Love for me too is a vibration. It's electrical, people. And so you connect with me as I will connect with you. You can always go to PonderThis1.com. I'm going to bring this up again, so this is going to stay here just in case, because I'm going to flip to the website and I'm going to talk about the two organizations that we are funding. You can text your name, your number, and a subject to the 347-989-3786 number. Or you can schedule a time to speak with me on Calendly. I'm still trying to get used to saying that. Calendly.com. And on BPVN Social there. So check us out there, connect with us. And let's go take a look at the website. I mean, I've really been building this out and working to keep it together. Above, why doesn't it go all the way up? This is weird. I think. Okay, there's something going on here. Yeah, that's very interesting. Hold on one second, folks. There you go. All right, so what's going on here? This is the website. We are a love lifestyle brand, as I said. You can get to the home page, of course. This is where we're at right now. You know, you can look at our podcast. This is where the media, where people are interviewing me. All my links will go here where I'm being interviewed. I am the brand, people, so just know that I am the brand, and I can be your brand pusher as well, as a means of working with us and connect with us. As I get myself together, once you see me brand me, then we can talk about it, because I am willing to be a brand ambassador for anyone that is sponsoring or advertising with us. So we have a community, our events, our shop, and our playlist. You know, this is where you go to if you want to go to work and listen to some music all day. But this is our podcast page. Well, let me go through the home page. I'm sorry. So this is the home page, and usually there's music that's playing. You can find out who we are. There it is, and what we're about. I'm going to go down and turn that off while I speak. But this is our theme song for the year. Music, Love Child. Talking about this. So whenever a show is being posted, especially for Saturday, our regular shows, even though I have the special here for Monday still here, you can come here and find the link to get to that show for that day. You can also find the links here. These take you to the gallery. I don't know why that's overlapping. I'll fix that. This was our regular Saturday show. This was our Monday special. And these two will take you to the morning thrust and the Wednesday podcast for the week. This is talking about our event that's coming up in Harlem on April 29th. Information about the community, let you know these are the two organizations that we are sponsoring this year. And, you know, if you want to get to the podcast page or anything, or know a little bit more information about the product, the book, the events and tours, we do plan next May to do a retreat. So, you know, that's a part of it. Get a little bit to know about me a little bit here. You could do that as well. So this is our podcast page. This was our show prior to. This will change out on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we start promoting our shows for Saturday. And this just gives a description of what Monday Thrust is and where we are at, Wednesdays. And you can get there this way too. So you can go to the podcast gallery And this is for our Saturday shows. These are the guests that we've had so far. And this is when we were on Think Big Radio. I will eventually be changing this out in a few weeks. And then you can also go to our weekly podcast gallery and take a listen to the shows that we've had on Monday and listen to the shows that we've had on Wednesday. And so after each show, I will post the latest show here. I'm going to start putting pre-shows there. I found out that I can do that. So you can always, if you don't want to go directly to Blog Talk Radio, which I would love for you to join us on Blog Talk Radio just to give us some numbers so that we can get advertisements there within the Blog Talk circle. That would help. But, you know, the numbers are here as well. But you can come here to PonderThis1.com and go into our weekly podcast gallery. This is where you can find media, you know, me being covered. And this is one interview that I did with Zoe Flowers for Soul Requirements Saturdays. It's a historical thing because this was her first interview under the Soul Requirements Saturdays. So I like that. I'm glad to have set her off and put her on where she needs to be. I got to find out what happened to this video and I will exchange it out. The community. This is where you can learn more about becoming a part of the community. This is, again, the I love your thought, lover your words, and loving actions. And so all you would have to do is just click any one of these buttons, and it will take you a little further in to talk about. This is a theme song here, A Soldier of Love by Sade. And you could start buying products here. I think I gotta go backwards. Let me go back to the home page. I haven't put this on the PonderThis site yet because it means I would have two stores. My store currently right now is under EE Productions. And so the same thing will happen here. It will take you to, this one takes you in. The first one takes you to go shop and buy the products. This one tells you the steps of how you become a lover. And, you know, we talk about our Facebook, we talk about our Twitter page, we talk about the tags that we're using. These are the tags that you can also use as well. And I'm going to also add the tags for Black Family Land Trust as well as Grocers on Wheels. So you can just cut and paste these. You know, not like that, not the whole page. Just cut and paste these. Once you do, start sharing them on social media. And here, this is just a remembering that you're supporting these two organizations. And you can go to their website and go to their Facebook page. This gives you a little bit about who they are down here. So that's what that talks about there. Then there's the event page. And so this is where you can get interviews as well. You can see who our chef is going to be for that day. That's a video that I did for him. So looking forward to working with Chef Nico that day. Tickets have to sell, though, for me to really book him, and we only are 3 days out. I still need to make some more sales to make that work for me, being totally honest. So this year talks about all of our events. The people that we interview that are on our events, you can listen to their interviews here as well. When we do specials with them, learn, you know, the agenda is always going to be here. You know, just pictorials of who the people are that are going to be on our stage. And then, of course, we have our tickets. You can buy your tickets here and then learn about future events. Now we can go to shop. And this is where you go and buy our product. Again, it's this same page. You can get a package deal right here. You can also get our mugs here. You can get your t-shirts here. There's a whole nother, it's funny because the book, you can get the book from here too. And this will take you back to the website. The book, you can read what the book is about, the preface pretty much, and the reviews that I've been getting for the book. Also, if you want to know a little bit about me, okay, you can learn about me here as well on the website. Learn about what PonderThis is. A lot of people don't know me as an artist. Love this song, people. Check that out. Spirit, artist, ponderer. And you can read testimonies of people that have known me for a few months or a year, and people who have known me for a very, very long time. Even some of the women that I've dated will talk about and testify for me in terms of being a decent guy in a relationship. So they'll testify about my loving. So that's pretty much it. And the playlist, you go to the playlist and just play through. We have quite a few songs. There's a song that comes to mind. I've been asking people to suggest songs to put in the playlist, and we'll just add so that, when you're at work, you can listen to almost 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours worth of music, if you'd like. So who are we funding? Let me just close those out for a second. Black Family Land Trust. We had a conversation with the executive director. I think earlier I was saying that she was a founder, but she's not the founder. She's executive director of Black Family Land Trust. Excuse me again, folks. I had to take a sip of water. They have services to help. And like she said, I loved what she said in the interview. It was a beautiful interview, by the way. So check her out. She's definitely in the gallery. She talked about, why we should keep our land as Black folks. I will say that this year with PonderThis, it is about my community and getting off the ground with the Black community. But it will not always be about Black community because love is blind. It doesn't see color. And it doesn't see gender. So I will be raising funds for various different kinds of organizations as we build. Excuse me one second again. So they help Black folks keep their land and their legacy in the family. So they're a beautiful organization. And when you find out what they're doing and what they have done, you'll be blessed in just knowing. So they are BFLT.org, BFLT.org, BlackFamilyLandTrust.org. Read through that. If anybody in your family has land, check it out. Okay, Chelsea O'Neill. Also, take a look here. This is the Facebook page for Grocers on Wheels. You can find them at Grocers on Wheels. They are about bringing groceries, organic vegetables to desert areas. They also mail, on their website. I think they're still working on their website, so I won't go there right now until I know that it's done. But they deliver foods in desert areas and giving families an opportunity to eat healthy. They also pull from a lot of Black farmers in the North Carolina area. So I love to see that collaboration happening where they're working together. Somebody who's got a truck is getting together with somebody who has a, I wish I could turn my notifications off. I think I got to find a way to do that, but I'll work through it. So they're delivering food to these food desert areas in southeast Raleigh, I believe it is. But we're going to get him on the radio hopefully soon. I'll try to reach out to him tonight and put him on the radar so that we can get him on so that he could talk about what it is that he does, and I can deliver that information to our fans and our followers. So this is pretty much what it is that we do here at PonderThis. We are looking for sponsors still. We're looking for businesses to be co-creators with us. It is very important that we bring love back into the world. And I feel that this social impact division under my company can do the job. And well, we are doing the job. We've already started. We're raising money. We're selling products. We're getting great reviews. So I just want to continue. And the only way that we continue is if we build our army of lovers and advocates. and really start putting really good content out there so that we have a diversity in terms of what we're hearing and what we're seeing in terms of being in this world. So again, my name is Cordy Rayshawn. I am the owner, the conceptualist, and the founder of EE Productions. I am the conceptualist of PonderThis through Source, which is delivering my walk in this area where I am walking for the rest of my life. This is something that I will not put down, will never put down. It is my calling. And so I'm adhering to the word and living within my calling. And so I'm asking for all those who believe in what we're doing to support us any way you can. You can do the GoFundMe page. You can buy our products. You can buy our publications. You can advertise with us, and let's build something that the world needs right now. I appreciate those who are watching and listening to us live. I will be putting this on Facebook as well. Well, it's on Facebook. I will be putting this on YouTube as well, downloading this, putting it up on YouTube, and making it a part of the community page. So you'll be able to go to PonderThis1.com to review this again. If you want to go over anything, you could always, like I said, contact me. You could text me. You can also go to Calendly. You could also support us by going to all of our social media pages and become a follower. That also makes you a community member if you're following us as well. So again, I want to thank everybody for listening. I appreciate you and look forward to working with those that want to work with us. Until next time, I love you. Okay.